the influential leader of the Liberal Democrats in the House of Lords, claimed he previously backed calls for reform and reiterated that they could only revise legislation. He said, "House of Lords has never been elected. We tried when in government as the Liberal Democrats to get it elected, and people like Jacob Rees-Mogg and David Davis thwarted us. Rather ironic that they now grumble that we are not elected. The truth is we are not thwarting anything. The House of Lords is not the deciding chamber. The House of Commons decides what happens to legislation at the end of the day. We disagree with elements of this bill. We have sent them back to the Commons, and the Commons has got to reconsider them. If at the end of the day they decide to reject them all, they will be rejected." During the same interview, Lord Newby was left utterly stunned when he was told that Brexit was the least of his problems because momentum is growing for another referendum that would abolish the House of Lords entirely. Brexiteer Tom Slater pointed out that the fact the Liberal Democrats, who only have 12 MPs but 93 peers, are leading the way would only hasten their destruction. Lord Newby, speaking on Sky News, said, "We have influence and we are unelected. We would like to make the House of Lords elected. There are two options if you do not like what you have got now." Parliament TV Sky News Brexit News. Lord Newby said he backed reform of the House of Lords. "The truth is we are not thwarting anything, Lord Newby. You can either elect the House of Lords or you can abolish it. As long as it is part of the Constitution, we are not going to just roll away because some people do not like the decisions we take. We are going to do what we believe is right, because that is why we are in the House of Lords in the first place." Mr. Slater angrily responded, "This is incredible. You are saying you want the House of Lords to be reformed and perhaps even abolished, but while it is here you will use it to do things that you want that the public does not. I think the fact that the Liberal Democrats are one of the political parties fronting this revolt in the Lords is pretty fantastic, from my perspective, because the Liberal Democrats have 12 MPs and 93 peers. The idea you are scrutinizing legislation, you are not. You are second-guessing the verdict that was given by the British people to leave the single market, the customs union, and leave the European Union. The more you carry on like this, it is not just bad news for Brexit or Theresa May or Jeremy Corbyn, it is bad news for yourselves, because there is a petition going up calling for the House of Lords to be abolished entirely. I dare say if that referendum does happen, and I hope it does, it is going to deliver a result that you will not like, as well as the European referendum result that you are currently trying to thwart. A petition to give the electorate a referendum on the abolition of the House of Lords has currently got 159,339 signatures and describes the chamber as a place of patronage where unelected and unaccountable individuals hold a disproportionate amount of influence and power which can be used to frustrate the elected representatives of the people.